If we play loud, people might think we're good. Everybody ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the dream.
What is up, guys? Welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be reviewing a episode that is personally one of the best mid-season SpongeBob episodes of all time. Now, before I get into this video, make sure to subscribe, like, turn the notification bell on so that you can get notified every time I start a video. And for those who are the first 2 comments on my video will get a shout out at the end of the video. So make sure to like and sub and put notifications on. And let's move on to the review. Mid-season SpongeBob. From season 6-3, we have just had non-stop abysmal episodes. Infamous episodes such as Boating Buddies, Quar Boys, One Course Meal, Pet Sitter Pat. Those are just to name a few. Summer Job, Yours, Mine, and Mine, Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy. It just sucks, man. But, not to say there were any gems, such as Sandcastles in the Sand, which I talked about in my top 25 best cartoon episodes, and Squidward in Tiki Land, or Enchanted Tiki Dreams, which is the true name. So, what is great about this episode? Well, let me run y'all through the plot. Squidward gets tortured pretty much really bad. Like, this time it's not even funny. The writers intentionally did it for the better. It was really kind of unwatchable, man. Like, seeing Squidward break down like that and them saying, "Let's go bug someone else," really was kind of just mean, you know? Let me tell you guys something. I recommend to skip the first 4 minutes of this episode. If you skip the first 4 minutes, then yeah, that's where the episode gets good. Now, what happens in the first 4 minutes? SpongeBob and Squidward purposely annoy him to death, at the point till Squidward is crying under his chair, begging to go on a land where he can just relax. SpongeBob and Patrick actually feel empathy. That's rare nowadays. Well, not nowadays. It's not even modern. But that's rare during those times. Since during those times, they would not feel any empathy at all. They would just be looked as humor. And they would be super oblivious. That's what I like about this episode. It feels empathy. And you know, it feels like a whole apology letter to us, you know? This whole episode feels like it's an apology letter for all the Squidward torture episodes it's done. For this terrible season, which is season 7, by the way. My least favorite season of SpongeBob. But, you know. And after that, SpongeBob and Patrick do what Squidward wants. And I like this. I like how even the episode acknowledges maybe it's just gonna be a fluke. You know, maybe it's just gonna be something that happens to good for Squidward. Bam, it flashes before his eyes. That's kind of what happened in Squilliam Returns. Something good was happening to him, and it flashed before his eyes. It was a good episode, but bad ending because it just kind of left me unsatisfied, you know? But here, this episode is kind of unsatisfying, but still has a pretty good ending. Wouldn't say it's the best, but it's pretty good. Now, let's move on to later on the episode. So, once Squidward realizes it's not a fluke, he chills. For the first time, he relaxes. He sits down. He can breathe. He can smile. Well, not for the first time, but for the first time in a couple seasons, he can actually be happy. And it's just so nice. SpongeBob and Patrick are at their most hospital in season 7. Now, there's other good episodes that I want to review in this season. Squidward and Clarinet World. I really want to review that episode in the future. But, damn. What a great moment to see Squidward go and relax. Now, after that, we get the banger song, Squidward in Tiki Land. This song should be acknowledged at least as one of the best songs of SpongeBob. If not, it should be mentioned there. Because this song is really good. The musical notes are on point. The beat is amazing. And it has such a catchy beat. The Best Day Ever has a catchy beat, yeah, but it's annoying. It's annoyingly catchy. And it's pretty much the same lyric every time. Here, it's more clever with its lyrics and music number. Yes, Squidward does go off key, but you don't mind because you're just having a good time with the beat, the background music that's happening with the whole boom, chuck, It's just so amazing. And another thing to appreciate with this episode and the song is the drawings. The animation is really good. Now, animation during these times focused on gross out. There was no gross out here, that's for sure. And honestly, this animation is really beautiful. And yeah, it does feel like an Enchanted Tiki Land. I won't lie. Enchanted Tiki Dreams really could have been a bad episode, but it managed to be one of the most entertaining and nicest episodes. And you gotta respect it for that. You got SpongeBob and Patrick at one of the most hospitalized. You got Squidward finally enjoying life, for God's sakes. Now, let's get to the ending. Pretty much the ending of the episode is that SpongeBob accidentally destroys the thing. Now, from that moment, you could think everything can be fucked up. But no, it's, there's something that they added better. But, if they added the episode, just ended it at when SpongeBob and Patrick just apologized for not making it last, it would at least be nice because, it would be really nice. But they made it better, and yeah, the two get their karma. Yes, feeling empathy and doing all this is great, but karma is also nice. Them getting hit is really nice, and they physically harm themselves just to make Squidward happy and make it last for a bit. So, let me run down what I like about this episode. SpongeBob and Patrick are at their most hospitalized. Squidward finally gets to enjoy life. The animation is really good, and it's really nice to see. The setting is really nice, and honestly, the musical number is really good. Yes, it may have a horrible first 4 minutes that is unwatchable, but I think it was on purpose for the plot so that it can lead to Squidward's happiness at the end. But I don't know, it's a little too painful, but luckily it's saved by the episode's great plot, great animation. Their characters are finally back on track, and they're not flanderized. I mean, normally in SpongeBob, during these times, it would be Patrick dumb, SpongeBob oblivious but happy. That's the formula they would follow. Squidward's grumpy, but here Squidward just wants a good life. Here SpongeBob is at his most hospital. Same with Patrick, and they're actually trying to do the best for their friend. For once, when I watched a mid-season SpongeBob episode, I actually thought I was watching pre-movie. Well, The animation surely distracted me from thinking it, but the atmosphere, the characters, and how much Squidward is really great in this episode. Honestly, just great. And really, tell me if I'm wrong, this feels like an apology. It feels like they are sorry for giving us some of the worst episodes of the series. It is genuinely amazing how they made up. Well, it didn't make up because there was still Pet Sitter Pat that came out of this episode. Big Sister Sam, another one. But, you know, it made it somewhat good. Well, not good, but you know what I mean. My review for this episode is 9.7. I recommend this episode if you want to find good mid-season SpongeBob episodes. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I would like to make a pretty big announcement. This is gonna be my last SpongeBob review in a while. Why is this, you may ask? Well, I hardly do SpongeBob on my channel, but you know, I just want to focus on other shows. I keep having these ideas flooded with SpongeBob in my head. This is kind of something personal, not what you see outside. But personally, I have so many SpongeBob ideas I want to do, but I want to do other stuff for the moment. There are other ideas I'm gonna do, and I hope this week was really good. After my 50 subscriber special, which was pretty disappointing. And if you're asking, why don't I see it then? It may be copyrighted in your region. I'm sorry, but I won't edit it again. The 50 sub special was hell to make. It was abysmal to make. Why did I do it? I thought it was gonna be a good idea, and it was. But it's hard to make, it really is. The editing was hell. It took like days to make. So I hope you guys understand. And shout out to the first 2 comments on my last video. If you want to be like them, make sure to put your notifications on. Let's get this video to 50 views. And let's get it to 10 likes. And yeah, see you on the flip side. Goodbye.